It's my great pleasure as Vice-Chancellor to welcome you to this graduation ceremony of the University of Birmingham. I'm standing here in the Great Hall of the University of Birmingham, where so many of you would be sitting if we weren't in this global crisis. But we're also joined by those graduating from the University of Birmingham, Dubai. And it's a great pleasure to be able to be graduating students in our two campuses. Here in Birmingham, standing in the Great Hall, I'm acutely aware of the history of our university. This has been a space where great events have taken place, a space where students have graduated, a space where students have been examined, a space where great debates and great lectures have taken place. It's also been a space which has shared in great moments of the nation, great global moments. Only 5 years after it was opened in 1909, it became a field hospital in the First World War, where injured soldiers were treated. Then, as now, our university was playing its part in a great global crisis. So we have to meet virtually. We have to meet virtually because we are in the middle of this pandemic. But meeting virtually shouldn't diminish your sense of achievement. It shouldn't diminish the importance of this occasion in your lives. You're part of a university which is playing a crucial role in meeting the challenges of the pandemic. Our medical research has been critically important to understanding the disease, to understanding the transmission of the disease. It's been equally important in developing sensitive tests for those who are suffering from COVID-19, and particularly for those who've developed antibodies for COVID-19. We've also done critically important work to facilitate interventions which quite literally save lives. But at the same time as that critically important research around COVID has been going on, the research of the university right across that broad intellectual front has continued. Many of you will be graduating from postgraduate taught and from postgraduate research programs. You will have an acute sense of this, your university, being a university which is at the forefront of human understanding, the forefront of research, the forefront of exploration. And a university which translates that, the knowledge of the ages and the fresh discoveries, into programs which are vibrant, which are relevant, which are exciting, and which have made you the people that you are. So what of the next chapter in your lives? What of what happens next? Of course you are graduating into a world of challenge. Of course you are graduating into a world of change. Of course you are graduating at a moment of global uncertainty. But in these challenging and in these uncertain times, you need to hold fast and be certain that you are the kind of person that will make a difference. You are the kind of person that will build a better future. You are the kind of person which will ensure that our society and our economy can emerge and emerge resilient and strong from this global crisis. So wherever that next chapter of your life takes you, be assured that that confidence that brought you to Birmingham in the first place is not and was not misplaced. It's a confidence in your past achievement, it's a confidence in your University of Birmingham degree, but it's a confidence in yourself, and it's a confidence in your future. So that next chapter of your lives, it might have some uncertainty. It might take you into new and challenging territories. But as it does that, you can be sure that you will meet those challenges, that you will build on your achievements thus far, and that you will be a key and a crucial part of building that better future for us all. So as you move on from the University of Birmingham, remember all that you've given to this university. Remember all that you've gained from this university. Continue to be a part of that great family of over 300,000 alumni, graduates of this great university. And remember too, that we will continue to take pride in your future achievements as we take great pride in your achievements thus far. And so as we move now to the formal graduation, by virtue of my authority as Vice-Chancellor, I admit those persons listed under special warrant to the degree for which they are to be presented.
Very many congratulations on graduating today. I'm sorry I can't be with you in person, but as I'm recording this, we're just about to go into the second national lockdown to deal with this pandemic. As well as congratulating you, I'd like to thank you all for your patience and perseverance in working with us to complete your degrees under such difficult circumstances. It's much appreciated, and I'm delighted that you've got to this stage. I'm sure you also want to thank your friends, family, and particularly the teachers who've worked so hard with you to get through the last few very difficult months. Many of you are now graduating in the health professions or as scientific researchers. And if this pandemic has demonstrated anything, it's the critical role played by health professionals and scientific research in dealing with global problems such as this pandemic. And as you go out into your career, you can be sure that the training that you have received will put you in a really strong position to make important contributions to the health and wealth of the country as we move forward. I hope you will be proud to be associated with the University of Birmingham and the College of Medical and Dental Sciences, given the significant contribution that we have made in helping to deal with this pandemic at the national and international level. The college has been involved in programs that have helped develop techniques for testing, treating, and understanding the virus, as well as developing new protocols for the care of patients being admitted to hospital and indeed the care of patients in primary care with this terrible infection. Hopefully by applying research, knowledge, and our health professional approaches, we will be able to bring the pandemic under control and return the country back towards normal before too long. As you leave the university, I hope you will take with you many happy memories of your time in Birmingham, and that you will remember us and keep in touch in the future. We're always interested to hear what our students are up to, and I wish you all the very best in whatever it is you do in the coming years. Have a great day today, and please keep in touch.
Many congratulations to the class of 2020, the University of Birmingham, on graduating. You've done it. You've made it. Through your efforts, through the help of your family, help of your friends, help of your faculty and your wonderful teachers, you've done it. Congratulations to you. You are now formally alumni of the University of Birmingham, one of the largest universities in this country, a Russell Group university, one of the top 100 universities in the world, and a British university. Be proud of being alumni of this wonderful university. And you're joining an alumni group of 300,000 all over the world. There are very few countries that don't have Birmingham alumni based. So you will make friends wherever you go with your old university. Stay in touch. Put back into the university. We have wonderful campaign, Birmingham in Action, and we've just launched Birmingham in it together for the COVID-19 crisis. And such is the spirit of our alumni that within 1 month we've raised nearly £200,000. So do put back into your university. It's amazing the benefit that does, and we as a university can be proud that our benefaction is one of the highest in the United Kingdom. Birmingham has produced 11 Nobel Prize winners, Olympic gold medalists, prime ministers, a 120-year-old university with a great history. And I'm so proud to be Chancellor of our wonderful institution. What is so special about what you've done is that you have graduated in the most difficult times globally, in the middle of a global crisis. And you've adapted. You haven't given up. In fact, as an entrepreneur, founding my business, Cobra Beer, there is one word that sums up entrepreneurs more than any other, and that is guts. Because you have the guts to do it, but more importantly, you have the guts to never give up when others would give up, and to keep going. And you didn't give up, and you've made it. And I found that in times of crises, we're in a time of immense crisis. There are 3 things that have got me through my crises as a business. 1 is having a strong brand. 2 is the support of your team and your family. And 3 is always practicing integrity, doing things the right way with the right values. You are graduates of the University of Birmingham, a phenomenal brand. You've had the support of your team, your friends, your family, your faculty, your teachers, and you will have the support of the Birmingham alumni community in the university for the rest of your lives. And you have learnt about the values and integrity that we practice at this university that will stand you in good stead for the rest of your lives. I wish you every success. Our motto in my company is to aspire and achieve against all odds with integrity. It may not always be easy, but as long as you aspire, you will get there, and as long as you do it the right way with integrity.
Hello, I'm Jane Collins and I'm an alumni from 1978 in medicine. I wanted to congratulate you for joining the alumni family today. It is an absolutely fantastic organisation, and of course it means that we can stay in touch with each other throughout the world. There are so many challenges at the moment that we need to try and address together, and you as part of the alumni community will play a huge part in that. You've worked incredibly hard to get where you've got to today, and I would like to congratulate you on that. Well done.
The end is something to always be remembered. And you, the class of 2020, are incredible.
For meeting every wave the world could throw, rising to it and supporting each other
until you got through.
You are the ones who adapted to webinars, managed those changing deadlines,
and tuned in to watch lectures from home
when you could have been,
may have been watching Netflix
since no one would know.
But it's so much more than the last few months of your degree.
Your year's worth of friendship and kindness.
Late nights and lie-ins.
Hard work and laughter.
Linked by winding canals and chance meetings.
Which have flowed together to create lifelong memories.
Your first fab and the lessons lenses, the tales of Celio, Campus and the Vale, the eternal love of a clock tower that didn't always tell the right time.
Your activists and thinkers, creators and team players, held high by the Guild's mermaid's arms.
We see you now more than ever.
There's nothing virtual about this reality.
You're strong,
resilient.
You did it.
This is not the way you plan to say goodbye.
But all endings lead to something new.
And you're now part of a global alumni community.
A support network that is proud of you.
As you make your way into and around the world,
being the game changers that you already are,
and will continue to be,
across continents,
time zones,
altitudes,
and seas,
you'll always be part of this community.
Though campus may be the home of your memories,
more important are the people who make them.
As you round up your degree, pack up your room,
and prepare to leave Birmingham behind,
remember that we are and will stay connected like waterways.
And the thing about waterways is that they carry what is valuable. You are valuable.
You, the class of 2020,
are the ones to watch.
Hello everyone. For those who don't know me, my name is Toby Adeyemi, and it is my honor to serve University of Birmingham student community as your guild president. I'd like to say a big thank you to the university for asking me to contribute on this special day. I am as ever proud and humbled to be here to celebrate with you through the means of this virtual graduation ceremony. Please be assured that while it's important to honor this milestone in your lives, this virtual celebration in no way replaces your on-campus celebration. I know that you're all looking forward to getting back to Birmingham for a traditional graduation ceremony at some point, and we certainly can't wait until we can see you all in person once more. But I really hope that you enjoy this week of reflection and celebration with virtual events taking place both university-wide and within your schools. Now, to all those graduating from the University of Birmingham this year, whether you're graduating from an undergraduate or a postgraduate course, you are the class of 2020, and I want to say the biggest congratulations to every single one of you. Successfully completing a degree or master's at a prestigious institution such as the University of Birmingham is always a commendable achievement. But for students to make it through this year, this year and still be able to throw your cap in the air, albeit virtually, is nothing short of astonishing. You kept going to complete your degree in the year where the world stopped to face the biggest global health crisis in generations. In the year that teaching was prematurely paused for so many of you, both during campus strikes and government lockdowns, you kept going. In the year where examinations and assignments had to be reimagined at the 11th hour with minimal time to plan and adjust, you kept going and you did it. I am so proud of you and so pleased that you've made it to your virtual graduation day. I still can't help but feel so sorry that you didn't have a normal final year at Birmingham. But I am buoyed by the realization that this generation of graduates will be remembered, will stand out, and will be held in high esteem for getting it done against all odds. Please remember to take a moment amidst any celebrations you may have planned with family and friends to give thanks to you. Thank yourselves for working so hard over the last 3, 4, 5 years. Thank yourselves for recognizing the importance of investing in you and giving yourself every chance of a brighter, more prosperous future. Once you've also done that, remember that you take the time to thank your family, your peers, your work colleagues, your support groups and communities for helping you get there. They're so proud of what you've achieved, and this is their day too. University is so much more than a degree or master's. To every student who made the most of university life during your time at Birmingham, well done. You've developed your skills, thrown incredible events, student parties, built campaigns from scratch, and perhaps most importantly, forged friendships that will last a lifetime. You tried something new while hosting radio shows, for instance, running Europe's biggest student-run charity music festival, getting your name in the student newspaper, and singing your heart out on the big stage, maybe virtually. You squeezed every last drop out of your university experience, and your future selves will be so grateful for it. Thank you for making your student experience and the experience of your friends that much richer for the efforts that you put into it. Thank you also to the volunteers, the student reps, the student mentors, the community wardens, the committee members, the student officers. You have truly gone above and beyond for your fellow students. I know you weren't getting involved just to add an interesting footnote to your CV. You were getting involved because you genuinely felt like you had something to contribute. You had something to change, something to say. You saw an opportunity to make a difference to your student community, and often without thanks or fanfare, you did it. On behalf of everyone who has and who will benefit from your dedication and service, thank you. Class of 2020, I salute you. Congratulations and cheers to you.
where the mind is without fear and the head is held high, where knowledge is free, where the world has not been broken up into fragments by narrow domestic walls, where words come out from the depths of truth, where tireless striving stretches its arm towards perfection, where the clear stream of reason has not lost its way into the dreary desert sand of dead habit, where the mind is led forward by thee into ever-widening thought and action, into that heaven of freedom, my Father, let my country awake.